Imagine living in a world where every phone notification, viral video, or sweet treat is designed to stimulate your brain to the maximum. You feel an instant rush of excitement, but within minutes, a sense of emptiness creeps back, leaving a void in your mind. This is the dopamine loop, a brain chemical that can either be our ally or our foe. Dopamine itself is not the villain, but how we manage it can determine our success or failure. Let's explore how to turn dopamine from a burden into a helper, enabling us to achieve true motivation, focus, and satisfaction. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter released when we anticipate or achieve a reward. As Andrew Huberman explains, it's associated not only with pleasure, but also with desire, the drive that propels us to act. In Dopamine Nation, Anna Lemke highlights how this system once helped our ancestors survive. But in modern society, it's easily exploited by factors like social media, video games, and advertising. These constant stimuli reduce our ability to experience true joy, leaving us perpetually craving what's next. Our brains become lazy and dependent on instant rewards, weakening our focus and motivation for long-term goals. Here I'll share effective practices to master dopamine control. 1. Dopamine fasting. In today's fast-paced world, we're surrounded by countless stimuli, from phones and social media to instant pleasures like snacks or entertaining videos. These factors not only consume our time, but also overwhelm the brain's natural reward system, making it hard to find joy in simple things. Dopamine fasting, as proposed in Dopamine Fasting 2.0, isn't about eliminating dopamine, a vital hormone for motivation, but about recalibrating the reward system so the mind becomes more attuned to meaningful experiences. Turn off phone notifications for a few hours daily. Do you notice how every time your phone buzzes, you immediately drop everything to check it, even though most notifications aren't important? This habit fragments your thoughts and creates a loop where your brain craves constant stimulation. Dedicate a fixed time each day, such as 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., to silence phone notifications. During this period, you could read, chat with family, or focus on a favorite hobby you've neglected. Take one day a week to disconnect completely. Challenge yourself to spend a day without electronic devices or high-stimulation activities. For instance, on a Sunday morning, go for a walk in the park, savor a quiet cup of tea, or spend time journaling. These experiences help you realize that happiness doesn't have to come from instant gratification on a screen. It's found in fully living in the moment. Successful people often emphasize that clarity and focus are their greatest assets in overcoming challenges. Think of Elon Musk, who spends most of his time strategizing rather than being swept up in the endless flow of social media information, or top athletes who not only train their bodies but also detox from distractions to reach peak concentration. Once I tried turning off my phone for 24 hours. Initially, anxiety set in. Am I missing an important email or something big on social media? But within hours, the quiet replaced all worries. I realized reconnecting with myself through simple moments, like reading under a warm light, brought the most peace and motivation. 2. Changing impulsive habits. In today's era, impulsiveness has become a familiar reflex. When we feel bored, stressed, or simply crave a quick moment of joy, we instinctively reach for our phones, sugary snacks, or other easily gratifying activities. However, these habits not only waste time, but also make our brains increasingly dependent on short-term stimuli, reducing self-control and diminishing the ability to enjoy deeper experiences. To change, you don't need to completely abandon these habits right away. Try adopting positive alternatives step by step. Instead of grabbing your phone when bored, take a walk or read a book. Boredom often strikes when we have nothing to do or when our minds are overloaded with information. Instead of seeking instant entertainment from your phone, try standing up and taking a short walk. This not only improves circulation, but also clears your mind, providing natural relaxation. If going outside isn't an option, open a book and let yourself get lost in a story or learn something new. A book isn't just entertainment. It's a source of lasting value that stimulates creativity and focus. Instead of eating sweets when stressed, drink water or practice deep breathing. Many people turn to sweets to soothe their minds when stressed. However, sugar only provides temporary comfort, followed by fatigue and regret. Try replacing this habit with something gentler, like drinking a glass of cold water or practicing a few rounds of deep breathing. These actions not only help you manage stress, but also bring long-term health benefits. Many successful individuals have transformed impulsive habits into positive ones. For example, Oprah Winfrey shared that she replaced stress-induced overeating with yoga and meditation. This change not only improved her emotional control, but also significantly enhanced her mental and physical health. I used to habitually open social media whenever I felt bored, but I realized it didn't alleviate the boredom. It only wasted more time and energy. After trying a short neighborhood walk, I found that fresh air and quiet helped me feel refreshed. Since then, I've gradually replaced social media with simple actions like walking, exercising, or reading, bringing more balance to my life. 3. Applying cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is a powerful tool for improving thoughts and behaviors. It's not just a psychological treatment, but also a proactive way to control impulsive reactions, restructure habits, and build a balanced and positive lifestyle. Applying CBT requires identifying triggers and responses clearly, then replacing negative reactions with activities beneficial for both mind and body. Identify triggers. Every action we take often stems from a specific trigger. For example, do you feel compelled to check your phone when you get a new notification? Or find yourself overeating when stressed or upset? The first step in CBT is to take time to observe yourself. What do you usually feel the urge to do in specific situations? What emotions or circumstances make you prone to negative reactions? By understanding when and why you act on a bad habit, you gain better control over it. Replace negative reactions with positive activities. Instead of continuing the loop of negative behaviors, you can actively replace them with positive choices. For instance, when stressed, instead of diving into junk food, try doing a light workout or some stretching exercises. Physical activity not only helps release negative energy, but also improves mood by boosting endorphin production. If you feel anxious or sad, try meditating or focusing on your breath for a few minutes. Mental stillness can help you regain balance and face emotions more calmly. Numerous studies have shown that CBT is exceptionally effective in helping people overcome bad habits and build healthier lifestyles. A notable example is professional athletes who use CBT to overcome the fear of failure and enhance focus. LeBron James, one of the greatest basketball players, has shared that meditation and emotional awareness are key factors in maintaining peak performance during games. There was a time when I found myself checking social media as soon as I woke up, starting my day with a sense of stress and distraction. After applying CBT, I identified the cause, the insecurity of potentially missing something important. To replace this habit, I began my mornings with 10 minutes of gentle yoga and a glass of warm water. The result was a day that started with more energy and confidence, setting a positive tone for my work. 4. Focus on long-term rewards. In modern life, we are often drawn to instant rewards, such as the comfort of scrolling through social media or the satisfaction of enjoying a favorite meal. However, these short-term pleasures usually don't offer sustainable value and can hinder greater ambitions. To overcome this, you must learn to focus on long-term rewards by setting clear goals and maintaining motivation through incremental progress. Set long-term goals and break them into achievable steps. A big goal can feel overwhelming if you don't know where to start. Break it down into specific, manageable tasks. For example, if you want to learn a new language, instead of trying to master everything in a week, aim to learn 10 new words daily and practice speaking for 15 minutes. These small steps not only make the process easier, but also help maintain consistency in your journey toward the larger goal. Celebrate small achievements to stay motivated. Acknowledging small wins is an effective way to remind yourself of your progress. This doesn't have to be elaborate. You can keep a journal of daily accomplishments or reward yourself with a relaxing break after reaching a minor milestone. These small successes serve as motivation, keeping you excited and confident as you move forward. Many successful entrepreneurs thrive by focusing on long-term rewards. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, once shared that he never fixated on short-term benefits, but always aim to build a sustainable foundation for the future. Similarly, professional athletes maintain long-term training schedules with specific goals, such as improving stamina or refining skills, to excel in major competitions. I once had the goal of writing a book, but felt overwhelmed by the enormity of the task. After breaking it down, I started by writing 500 words daily and reminded myself that every page brought me closer to completion. Celebrating each finished chapter kept me excited and motivated to continue, allowing me to complete the book ahead of schedule. Focusing on long-term rewards not only helps you achieve significant goals, but also makes the journey toward those goals more enjoyable and meaningful. Modern life challenges and practical solutions. Modern conveniences bring numerous benefits, but also countless distractions, making it easy to fall into unhealthy habits. However, incorporating dopamine management principles into your daily routine isn't as challenging as it seems. Small, consistent changes can yield significant results, helping you regain balance and satisfaction in life. Replace aimless Netflix time with meaningful activities. After a long day, fatigue often leads to passive relaxation, like binge-watching Netflix without a clear purpose. Instead of letting time slip away, try journaling. Spend 10 to 15 minutes writing about your day, what you're grateful for, or thoughts you need to process. Journaling not only helps you understand yourself better, but also creates an opportunity to refocus on important life goals. Learning a new skill. Use your evenings to explore interests you've always wanted to pursue, such as learning to play guitar, cooking a new recipe, or taking an online course. Each small step you take brings a sense of pride and motivates you to go further. Control social media use. Social media platforms are designed to capture your attention, and constant notifications can consume hours of your day without you realizing it. To avoid this, set fixed times. Instead of randomly checking social media, designate 1 or 2 time slots daily, such as 10 minutes during lunch and 10 minutes after work. Use a timer. Set a timer on your phone or computer to limit your time on social media. When the timer goes off, commit to closing the app and switching to another activity. Build healthy habits. Small adjustments to your daily habits can lead to significant results over time. Create tech-free spaces. Dedicate an area in your home, like your desk or bedroom, where no electronic devices are allowed. This helps you cultivate a peaceful environment for focus and relaxation. Replace impulsive reactions. When you feel bored or stressed, instead of grabbing your phone or eating sweets, try engaging in a positive activity like deep breathing, planning the next day, or taking a short walk. A friend of mine used to spend hours watching movies after work, often feeling drained and dissatisfied with herself. After making small changes, she started using her evenings to learn baking, write in her journal, and check social media only at designated times. Within a month, she felt more confident, slept better, and found greater meaning in her life. Dopamine, often referred to as the happiness hormone, is not our enemy. In fact, it is a powerful tool that helps people achieve goals, foster creativity, and maintain motivation. However, when dopamine is misused through bad habits and instant gratification, it can create a dangerous cycle leading to fatigue, emptiness, and loss of direction. Turning dopamine into an ally does not mean eliminating the sense of satisfaction it provides, but rather redirecting this energy toward meaningful, long-term goals and actions. This is the key to mastering yourself and building a balanced, focused, and inspiring life. Start small. Changing habits doesn't require drastic or complicated steps. By making a few small adjustments each day, you can create significant positive impacts. Turn off notifications. Notifications from your phone or social media apps are among the most common dopamine triggers. Try turning them off for a few hours daily to create quiet time for yourself. You'll notice a marked improvement in focus and productivity. Write daily goals. Spend a few minutes each morning jotting down simple tasks you want to achieve that day. This not only clarifies your priorities, but also gives you a sense of accomplishment when you check items off your list. Think before you act. Before engaging in an impulsive action, pause for 5 minutes and reflect. Ask yourself, will this action bring me closer to my goals, or is it just a fleeting reward I'll regret later? Break the instant gratification cycle. Life doesn't need to be a series of fleeting joys followed by emptiness. Escaping this loop requires patience and self-awareness. By reducing dependence on instant rewards, you can find joy in long-term and meaningful achievements. Imagine spending time learning a new skill instead of scrolling through social media. Initially, it may feel uncomfortable or require patience, but as your skills improve, the pride and happiness it brings will be far deeper and more enduring. Build a rich and focused life. Mastering dopamine means mastering how you respond to the world around you. Instead of being swept away by distractions, you'll focus on things that bring lasting value. A rich life isn't filled with constant entertainment or endless stimulation. It's a life where you find meaning in every action, from peaceful moments reading a book, deep conversations with loved ones, to the joy of achieving personal milestones. The future is in your hands. Everything you need to transform your life is already within your reach. Dopamine isn't an external force to fight against. It's an internal energy you can harness to drive your growth. Start today. Turn off notifications, focus on meaningful goals, and gradually build healthy habits. Each day is a new opportunity to make dopamine your ally, not only to overcome negative behaviors, but also to move forward on the journey of discovering your true potential. This journey won't be easy, but its rewards are a truly focused, inspired, and meaningful life. A life